Jenny Slatten health. Big update. Actor's daughter breaks silence. On 90 Day Fiancé slurred speech speculation. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's story is one that has stirred intense conversation across social media, fan forums, and comment sections everywhere. If you've been following 90 Day Fiancé, then you already know how closely fans watch every word, every expression, and every on-screen moment. And recently, one particular moment sparked widespread concern, speculation, and even heated debate: Jenny Slatten's slurred speech. Now, before we go any further, let's be very clear about something important. This video is not here to spread rumors or make medical claims. Instead, we're breaking down what happened, why fans reacted so strongly, and most importantly, how Jenny Slatten's daughter has now stepped forward, to address the speculation directly. This is a big update, and by the end of this video, you'll have the full picture from the initial fan concern to the emotional response that finally put things into perspective. So let's take a deep breath, slow things down, and walk through this story together. Jenny Slatten has been a familiar face to 90 Day Fiancé viewers for years. Her journey, especially her relationship with Sumit, has been one of the most talked about storylines in franchise history. From cultural clashes to family opposition, from visa struggles to age gap debates, Jenny has never shied away from showing her life in its rawest form. That openness is exactly why fans feel such a strong connection to her. People don't just watch Jenny, they feel like they know her. And when someone you feel connected to appears different on screen, it's natural to worry. Recently, during a new appearance tied to the 90 Day Fiancé universe, viewers noticed something they hadn't before. Jenny's speech seemed slower. Some words appeared slurred. Others felt she looked tired, distracted, or unwell. Clips began circulating online. Zoomed-in videos were reposted, and comments flooded in. At first, it was subtle. A few fans asked gentle questions. Is Jenny okay? Does she sound different to anyone else? But as the clips spread, the tone changed. Speculation took over. Some viewers suggested stress. Others blamed exhaustion from filming. A few jumped to far more serious conclusions, mentioning medical conditions or health scares, assumptions that quickly spiraled out of control. And that's when the conversation crossed a line. In the age of social media, concern can easily turn into conspiracy. What begins as empathy can morph into accusation, and that's exactly what happened here. Jenny Slatten didn't just face questions, she faced judgment. Certain comments implied substance use. Others suggested neurological issues. Some went as far as diagnosing her from a few seconds of edited footage. And while many fans were genuinely worried, others treated the situation like gossip rather than a real person's life. For someone like Jenny, who has already lived so much of her personal story publicly, this wave of speculation was overwhelming. But she didn't respond right away. Instead, it was her daughter, often described by fans as protective, grounded, and deeply loyal, who finally decided enough was enough. And when she spoke, people listened. Jenny Slatten's daughter broke her silence through a direct response that quickly spread among fan communities. Her message wasn't flashy, it wasn't dramatic, but it was powerful. She acknowledged the concern, and that part matters. She made it clear that she understood why people were asking questions. After all, viewers have followed Jenny for years, and noticing changes can be scary. But she also drew a firm boundary. She emphasized that her mother is not hiding a secret health crisis. There is no dramatic diagnosis being covered up, and most importantly, Jenny is not in danger. According to her daughter, the speculation was deeply hurtful, not just because it was wrong, but because it reduced her mother to rumors instead of respecting her humanity. She explained that filming conditions, stress, emotional fatigue, and even simple things like dental issues, dry mouth, or anxiety can affect speech, especially under bright lights and production pressure. In other words, What viewers saw was not proof of illness. It was a moment taken out of context. And that clarification changed everything. One of the most important points Jenny's daughter made was about editing. Reality TV is not reality in real time. Hours of footage are condensed into minutes. Awkward pauses are highlighted. Emotional moments are replayed. And sometimes, the most vulnerable seconds are shown without explanation. Jenny has always been emotional on camera. She wears her heart on her sleeve. When she's stressed, it shows. When she's tired, you can hear it in her voice. Her daughter pointed out that during filming, Jenny was dealing with intense emotional conversations, long shooting days, and personal stress, all of which can impact how someone speaks or presents themselves. And yet, the internet reacted as if a few seconds defined her entire health. That, her daughter said, was unfair. Let's pause here because this part is important. Jenny Slatten is not just a TV personality. She is a mother, a partner, a real person with real feelings. Her daughter reminded fans that while public figures accept a certain level of scrutiny, that doesn't mean every physical change deserves public diagnosis. The line between concern and intrusion is thin, and in this case, many crossed it without realizing. What may have looked like curiosity felt like a cruelty from the inside. After her daughter spoke out, something interesting happened. The tone online began to shift. Fans who had previously speculated started apologizing. Others admitted they hadn't considered how editing or stress could affect someone's speech. Many thanked Jenny's daughter for addressing the issue calmly instead of attacking the fan base. And that response speaks volumes. It shows that most viewers weren't trying to be malicious. They were reacting emotionally to someone they care about. Still, the situation opened a larger conversation about how quickly the internet jumps to conclusions, especially when it comes to health. Jenny herself has remained relatively quiet following her daughter's statement, and that choice appears intentional. Sometimes silence is strength. By allowing her daughter to speak, Jenny avoided fueling the rumor mill. She didn't argue with strangers. She didn't defend herself point by point. Instead, she let the truth stand on its own. And in many ways, that silence said more than words ever could. This moment also reminded longtime fans of just how much Jenny has been through over the years. From leaving her life in the United States, to facing rejection from Sumit's family, to dealing with financial stress, cultural barriers, and public criticism, Jenny's journey has. And yet, she keeps showing up. That resilience is why so many viewers feel protective of her. So, when people realized that their comments may have added to her stress instead of easing it, there was a collective moment of reflection. Another key takeaway from this update is how powerful family support can be. Jenny's daughter didn't lash out. She didn't shame fans. She didn't escalate the drama. Instead, she spoke with clarity, compassion, and authority. She reminded everyone that behind every reality TV moment is a family watching, reading, and feeling the impact. And that message resonated deeply. As of now, there is no confirmed health crisis involving Jenny Slatten, no official diagnosis, no emergency situation. What there is a lesson. A lesson about slowing down before assuming. A lesson about separating concern from speculation. And a lesson about remembering that reality TV stars are still real people. So where does Jenny go from here? Sources close to the family suggest she's continuing her life as usual, focusing on her relationship, her personal well-being, and staying connected with loved ones. Fans can expect to see her again in future 90-Day Fiancé content. And when that happens, many say they'll be watching with a new perspective, one rooted in empathy rather than assumption. Before we wrap up, let's talk directly to the fans for a moment. Caring is not wrong. Asking questions is not wrong. But jumping to conclusions can cause real harm. Jenny Slatten's daughter didn't just defend her mother, she reminded all of us to be better viewers, better commenters, and better humans. And that might be the biggest update of all. If you've followed Jenny's journey from the beginning, you know she's faced criticism before and survived it. This moment is no different. She is still here, still standing, still living her life. If you found this update helpful, thoughtful, or eye-opening, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. As always, we'll continue bringing you the latest 90-Day Fiancé updates with context, care, and credibility. I prefer peace. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days star, Forrest reacts to Scheana's lie ahead of his visit to the Philippines. 90-Day Fiancé. Emma accuses Stig of cheating on her after heated fight. Emma and Ziad's first nights together aren't going as planned in this week's episode of 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days. The couple are trying to get past their rocky first night by having a traditional Moroccan dinner together, but the conversation quickly took a turn when they started defining what they can and can't do as a couple. When Stig told Emma they couldn't do anything sexual, Emma started spiraling and accused him of cheating on her. Meanwhile, Forrest is almost to the Philippines, but as Scheana waits for him to arrive, she's worried his mom, Molly, will sabotage their relationship. 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days airs Sundays at 8 p.m. ET/PT on TLC. 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Scheana reveals Molly sent harsh texts saying Forrest needed to end their relationship. 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days finally showed Forrest's fiancée Scheana, but something doesn't add up to me. OTE warning. The following contains spoilers for the 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days episode. Fasten your seatbelts, stream the episode with an HBO Max subscription, and read at your own risk. 90-Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days recently kicked off its newest season with some exciting new couples, and one of my new favorite pairs is already embroiled in major drama. I'm expecting to learn a lot more about Forrest's fiancée, Scheana, as we transition into the 2026 TV schedule, but for now, something just isn't adding up. Just before Forrest left for the Philippines with his mother and stepdad, he learned that the joint account he shares with Scheana to pay for her K-1 visa had been cleaned out. With thousands of dollars gone, he was pretty upset, especially since this wasn't the first time it's happened. It's a sticky situation, made even stickier to me after Scheana's official introduction on the 90-Day Fiancé spinoff. Scheana admitted to stealing the money, but I'm confused by why she had to do it. The first time money was taken from the account, Scheana told Forrest it was her parents who took it. After this incident, she admitted she was the person who withdrew the $4,000 to send to her parents. She also said during her 90-Day Fiancé confessional that she had a good reason for doing so. We learned a lot about Scheana in this episode, including that she worked as a veterinarian in Manila. Manila is a big city, and a simple internet search revealed that with 10 years of experience in her field, Scheana should logistically be earning enough to make a solid living on her own. With that in mind, I would think that it's feasible that she'd be able to send them enough money from her own income without needing to take from the shared account. Outside of a fluke exception for the above, it would seem Scheana needed a large amount of money quickly, and I have to wonder for what. Fans might recall David sending thousands to Sheila in the Philippines so her family could fix their house back in 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days Season 6. An emergency house expense or unexpected medical expense could be the reason Scheana emptied the account. I'm only speculating here, but I just have to imagine the only reason she made that withdrawal was out of a fast-rising necessity. Will Scheana be redeemed by the season's end? My overall first impression of Scheana is that she's a smart and kind person, so I can't imagine she maliciously took the money without an intention to either pay it back or make amends. That said, if she had a good reason for taking the money, why wouldn't she explain why before Forrest left the United States? 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days pair, Emma Ziad get into a disagreement